So today we're going to be talking about medical physics, particularly answering this question right here. Doctor, can you give us some details about IMPT, or intensity modulated proton therapy? Now, with proton therapy, what you do is you accelerate the protons to a really high energy. So like a pencil, you can trace out a tumor. For example, let's say that I had a tumor in my body somewhere that was shaped like this tape dispenser. What I would do is I would trace out this tape dispenser from multiple angles in the body. I would trace it out so that I'm shooting beams in from multiple different directions, so that as I'm tracing out this item from multiple directions, all of these different directions, I'm always giving a high dose to the tumor while giving a smaller entrance dose from different directions. Now, what's unique about proton therapy that you cannot do with photon therapy is something that's called the Bragg peak. Now, with photons, you basically just have exponential decay through the body. So as the photon beam is coming into the torso, the intensity is going to exponentially decay as it passes through. With protons, it's basically a constant energy deposition until it hits the end of its range. It has a limited range. And that range is a function of the energy. So for each direction that I'm coming in as I'm hitting this tumor, if I have to go a longer direction, I'll use a higher energy. That way the protons will go all the way through and they'll range out in the tumor volume itself. Now, what's nice about that is that the energy deposition along the entrance track is going to be lower than right where it ranges out. And so I'm going to make lots of these little Bragg peaks as I go through, as I trace out the shape of the tumor from all of the different directions that I'm going to be shooting radiation into the body. That way, the large radiation dose that all of these entrance paths get are survivable. You give a large dose that's entirely survivable, that has negligible consequence, but you add them all up so that right at the tumor, you get a massive dose, 100 gray or some massive lethal dose to that tissue, so that you kill the cancer and then the body can just use its natural immune system to reabsorb that because it's just dead. And that's basically what we do with intensity modulated proton therapy. So thanks for the question. I hope everybody learned something and enjoyed the video. Have a good day. Bye.